Hello and welcome to those of you who will stumble across us. Another Heresy Thursday and another crock of shit. Tank Commanders. Imperial Fist and Sons of Horus Tank Commanders. With precision shots. On an assault cannon. He gets a heavy bolter though, so that's fair. This is clearly a good idea. Alright, so just get the obvious. I get it. Imperial Fists are popular for multiple reasons. One, because they're a good-looking legion. They're popular Space Marine, they're a popular chapter in 40k. Yeah, Striking Colors game. Currently, tabletop, quite OP, and I just realized that is that fuck up on the Photoshop to put the helmet on? I think it is. That's hilarious. Anyway, the Marines themselves, he looks good. His lack of shoulder pads is bizarre, but I suppose they want to try and make it look more realistic coming out of the thing, ignoring the fact that he wouldn't be able to begin with. No, never mind. Because, as you can see, he just wouldn't fucking fit. It's always been an issue with Marines popping out of the top of any vehicle. But then you got the Sons of Horus guy, and, well, he also looks pretty cool. I think he looks better, honestly, because I like, as goofy as it is, I kind of like the idea of a guy just holding a flag out of a tank, and I like the resting position on the heavy bolter. Problem is, as far as I can, just with a quick glance, it looks like these will be the only weapons available to him, which, if you're an Imperial Fist, of course you're going to bring a fucking assault cannon. Although if you're a Blood Angel, you should also bring one. Well, you're stuck with a fucking heavy bolter on this guy. Fantastic. Although, I want to like this helmet, but I don't think you need both the plume and spikes. I think that's a bit much. Model-wise, yeah, they look fine. Rules-wise, it's going to be really strong for some legions and not so strong for others. I gotta ask, why not just make a generic Legion Decurion? Presumably the console is gonna be available for everyone. There's not really a reason why it wouldn't be. And yeah, I know you're saying, oh, but you can just easily make one yourself. Yeah, I know you can. But if Games Workshop want to make specific shit for everything, you figure they might as well just make a Legion-specific one. That would come with a few different weapons. Probably in resin to piss me off. Instead of just plastic. But look at the Imperial stuff real quick. They got several characters. They got generic characters. They got generic components for a command squad, which can then be used for generic characters. They got Templar Brethren, Phalanx Warders. They still got Mark III shoulder pads, which I think most of the other legions don't have anymore. They have their Cataphractii storm shields, more helmets, assault cannons, their doors. I'm going to ignore the Contemptor one because everyone used to have Contemptors. Now we have this fucking abortion. They got quite a bit to choose from. But I guess you could say these are upgrade kits, so they're not full-on kits. Alright, fine. Still 15 things compared to most other legions. Sons of Horus. Again, you got generic characters, you got Special Command Squad, shoulders, the Rhino, and then you got Reavers and Justerian. And, 3 more named characters. What about Raven Guard? I see just about as many Raven Guard players as I say Sons of Horus players, which is to say, 1. They got 2 squads. They had a Contemptor, some shoulder pads, but as far as the actual majority of their work goes, they got They got this. They got 2 squads. No HQs. No real upgrade kits. They don't have chest pieces or anything. No, just this. Got 3 things and a contemptor and a door. Iron Warriors, probably the single most popular legion I see, at least for traders. It's them and World Eaters. You got no generic HQ. You got the Iron Circle, which looks great. And you got Siege Tyrants. It's also good, but that's it. There are people who sit there and say that the Imperial Fist aren't getting much more attention than people are making out to be. They are. It's kind of obscene. And that's not even getting to the problem of fucking Christ, $25 for 15 heads. It's not even getting to the problem of they still haven't made generic consoles or generic versions of every console. They haven't done. Oh my goodness, just I forgot they took some stuff off the lips because they're stupid plastic sponsoring. But we're still missing assault squads in plastic. We're missing Mark V in plastic, Mark II in plastic. Despoilers, assault squads, recons, breachers, destroyers, just generic shit that every legion can use. No, we gotta allocate the resources to a fucking generic tank commander for 2 legions, one of which is very popular, Imperial Fist. The other one I fucking never see anyone use. And then, oh boy, next Thursday we're getting a Sons of Dorn Praetor. Why did I say Sons of Dorn? It's Imperial Fist Praetor with the fucking Solar Eye Power Gauntlet and Terminator armor. It's another fucking lackluster Thursday. Sometimes you wonder if they're just trying to throttle the system. I mean, am I just being too cynical? Is this actually great? So let me know. I feel like I'm not being cynical enough, honestly.